What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Also with JesseW, and today we're going to go over a day trading recap and a super important lesson. Check it out. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this video here. You see Disney, they're creeping up to the highs. SPY is creeping up to the highs for the day. This makes absolutely no sense. It's absolutely no sense. We had abysmal jobless claims today, and everybody expected them to be horrible. 3 million, over 3 million, I think, and that's not even counting people who haven't been able to go out and file for unemployment, and self-employed people, and people who work via gigs. They're not. A lot of them aren't working. Between trading and my side work, I'm still making a living, thank God. But there's a lot of people out there who are self-employed who are not even able to work right now. And this shows us the importance of having more than one income stream, guys. It really does. And having cash reserves and having savings so that one can stay afloat and not lose much sleep over what's going on. But we'll go ahead and leave that for another video. I have Disney there in the background because I've been waiting all day to see if we had a dip. I thought we'd have a dip today. I swung some puts. Yesterday took some puts, took some profit off right before the bell for a 50% gain. Prior to that, I had taken some other profit for a 30% gain. Then I held on to some for today, stopped out of those at the bell for small loss, and then made it all back and some via trading some a stock today. And I'm going to show you that. It's going to be a really important lesson. But I'm waiting for Disney Boeing to dip some more. My short-term or long-term, my long-term swing account, that 5-10 year hold account, actually yesterday I told you it was up to $1,600. It's up to $1,800 now. Bam, yesterday I had traded it before the bell again, banged out some more profit on it. So I have $1,800 there sitting to add to my current positions, but I'm not going to add, I'm not going to add up here, even though we're down a lot still. If like you look at something like Boeing, look at the daily on it, we're still down a lot. But no, I'll add somewhere in here, maybe, and that's about it. That'll probably be my last add. If we get down here, then I might scrunch up some money and throw some more at it. But 140s, 150s, I might take some ads there. Not much. Trying to keep my average down. Make sure that I'm averaged 110 or less. Right now, my average is a 104.81, I want to say. But I'll wait. And same with Disney, I'll wait. And if we get the pullback that I'm looking for, I'll add. If we don't, then hey, my little position that I have, I'll hold and see what it pays me out. In a few years, maybe some extra money there to invest into something else and to into maybe, I don't know, man, a pool for the rental property down in the Keys. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for now, holding tight. And we're gonna go ahead and jump into the video. But before we do, I'm gonna let you know I got one trade. Just one. It's recorded live. We're going to go over it step by step. There's so many lessons within the chart. It's ridiculous. There's a lot to go over there. But I want you to do me a quick favor. Smash the like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I look at the analytics, guys. So many of you, like a huge percentage. Guys, if all the people who just watch me on a regular basis who haven't subscribed would subscribe, I tell you right now, we'd be up over 10,000 subscribers, and I would have already given that funded account freebie out. Because once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're gonna do like a giveaway, and some random subscriber is gonna win a funded trading account with $500 so they can start their trading journey. So if you guys who watch me on a regular basis want to win that, one of you want to win that, then you need to subscribe to the channel. If all of you would have subscribed already, dude, we'd be way past 10,000 subscribers. So let's go ahead and get that ball rolling, guys. Now let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Today I traded BA. That's right, guys, BA. And I didn't trade the options on it. Had I traded the options, I would have made more money. I didn't trade the options on it. Nope, I traded the actual individual stock itself for one reason and one reason only. I wanted to show you that you don't need to take 2,000 shares of a penny stock to grab 10 cents of profit on it to make $200, like every furu out there tries to fool you with, so you can pump up their buys. Like everybody out there, like I've heard such garbage, guys. Oh, you need to have a minimum of 500 shares to make money. What? What are you talking about? You can make money all over the market. You just have to trade your plan and find the strategy that gives you an edge. I traded this BA the same as I would have traded, and you're going to see it because if you watch me all the time, you're going to see it. You're going to be like, well, yeah, this is exactly how Jesse trades all the time when he trades a stock. I traded it just like I would have traded a $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20 stock. Okay? And I traded it just the same, and it's a $180 stock. And I made the same amount of profit that you would have made had you bought 2,000 shares of some penny stock and waited to make 10 cents on it for a 10-cent scalp just to make $200, only to then watch the stock rip up $1, right? That's how I traded this stock today. And there's a lot of lessons within it. But the very first one I want to emphasize is you don't need to take a huge amount of shares to make $200. Like, you don't need that. You just need to find the right opportunity, okay? And attack it with the right risk reward ratio, okay? Like, my risk on this trade was like $70 at most worst case scenario, okay? And unlike a penny stock, I wouldn't pull my full account in a penny stock. I could have, if I wanted to, put my full account in BA because I know it's not going to halt anywhere and then just be like halted for weeks, you know, because there's always that fear when you trade a penny stock that can happen. We've seen it happen. LFIN, you know, DRYS. We've seen these things happen. So this is not something that I would personally be concerned of with something like this. So I could have made even more money, but I wanted to show you very small share size and a good profit. And I made like $200 on this trade. My last take profit was $10 a share, or a little bit over $10 a share actually. So like it can be done, guys. Yeah, it was over $10 a share. It can be done very easily. So we're going to go ahead and get into the live trade recording. But first I'm going to show you in the chart exactly what I saw. First, let me get you the daily. Let me get you the other daily. Here we have this bottoming out, which I believe could be the bottom, but I think we still pull it back in. I don't know if BA is going to pull it back in that deep, but I feel the overall market should pull it back in. The SPY 220s, 230s, pull it back in. And that's where I'm going to add to my stuff again. But here we had the BA. It pulled it in, okay? It pulled it in. And once it came back up and broke over yesterday's high, it started to hold that area of support. And it caught my attention immediately. And then I said to myself, if we break over this high right here, which is at 178, we should go right through 180 and go test this one up here, which is 190. Today's high is 186.64. Let me see. Oh, 186.48. That's today's high. Okay. And that's my target. That was my target up here. I would obviously take profit in front of there because, you know, I'm not going to wait until the last minute. But that was my plan, and I based it off of the daily. We had BA pull it in. I tried to get some puts in here, but for some reason, no fills. I don't know what was the case. No fills on puts in here. So I waited and waited and waited. I was looking at other stuff like GPMT. Didn't like the float was 51 million, so I didn't take the trade on it. But I did have it on watch. Let me see here. See, GPMT. I was eyeing GPMT. Where was it, Jesse? Right around here. Right around here. Right around this VWAP area. And then it made a massive move that, honestly, I didn't expect because of the float being so big. But whatever. While that was happening, BA was kind of like lillygagging. And right in here, in this candle right here, I got long BA. Bam. 174 and change. And it pushed, pulled it in. We had the 9 EMA crossing over VWAP. Perfect. And when we got that cross, we started to get the extension. But before that extension, I want you to see a cup and handle pattern. Bam. Handle right there. Cup right here. So I was looking at decent volume that you see down here. 9 EMA VWAP cross and a cup and handle pattern. And a cup and handle pattern. Bam. Right there. I was so confident in that trade. It was ridiculous. So let's go ahead and grab the recording here real quick. I think it's 27. Is today's 27th? No, today's 26. Should be this one. Yeah, here we are. Okay, perfect. So here we are. BA, oh, let me bring this down. You can see everything. Yeah. Okay, so BA, 20 shares. I do add another 5 shares. Cost basis 174.38. It was a 29-minute trade. It was a long trade. It was a very long trade, but I was so comfortable in it. It was ridiculous. Right there. You know, I'm long from here. Okay, remember, we held these highs. Bam. I'm liking this line here. This is on Street Smart Edge at Schwab. This is like my entry. That's pretty cool to see it on the chart like that. I don't think E-Trade has anything like that. We started to extend. As you can look at this, 20. I add 20. I had 5 more shares. Okay. My cost basis is 174.89. I only have 25 shares and I'm already up 70 bucks. You know how many times I see people just scalp 7 cents with 1,000 shares to make 70 bucks? I had 25 shares. We pulled it all the way back in here, held this 90 EMA, held in front of my entry point. We had increasing volume as we were pushing up. Excuse me. Oh, where did I sell those 5? I sold 5 shares. I had 25. There we go. Okay, so I sold 5 shares right up here. Right up there, I sold 5. Right there, boom, at 178 and change. From 174 and change. So that's what, like $4 a share? That's not bad. I know it's only 20 bucks, but it's 20 bucks. Right? I sold, that's $4 a share. You would think, oh, Jesse, 20 bucks. But I made like 200 bucks on this trade. You got to let it play out. I was so comfortable and confident in this trade. It was ridiculous. Oh, look, then I discovered this. And when you hover over that P, it shows you got 20 shares, your new cost basis, and I'm up 47 bucks so far on them. 50, 60. Here's where I noticed we're making the cup and handle pattern. And we're holding the 9 EMA. And every time we got a little push, we got a little perk in volume. Right there we go up to the 180s. Look at this, 20 shares up, $88. Not selling. There we go. I sell 5 shares. I had 20. I'm down to 15 shares. I sold another 5. I'm down to 10 shares. And then I hover over the thing again. Look, I did that purposely for you guys, right? 10 shares and I'm up 60 bucks on them. We get new highs pushing, new, bigger volume coming through. 10 shares up 74 bucks on those 10. I put out an order. Bang. Sell. I sell those right there at like 180 something. I have all the orders here on the side. I'm going to check them in a minute. Now I got 5 shares left. I'm thinking 186 to 188 is going to be the top. And I'm going to be conservative and prudent and not too greedy. And I'm going to put out an order. So I put out an order to sell on the ask at 185. Limit 5 shares, sell. And I put those out to be sold on the ask. And we got one more push. One more push right there. It's coming, bang, and I'm out. Closed. Closed right there. And then what happens right after that is we push one more dollar basically, and then we pull it back in. And it's still holding up really, really nicely. Really nicely. But that was my BA trade. And I'll tell you what, guys, that was one of the cleanest trades in a while on a stock itself. So clean. I just wish I would have had more size. But it made back the loss I took on the overnight hold on the puts, which was a small loss because I exited them right at the... I don't know if I mentioned those at the beginning of the video or not. I think I did. Yesterday, before the bell, I took some puts, sold some for 30% profit, 50% profit, and then I held on to one for the overnight. This morning, sold it at the bell for a small loss, and then I made it all back and some on this trade right here. And you get to see here that, here, I'm going to get the orders from my email over here, like email alert or whatever. You get to see that you don't need a whole lot of shares to make a couple $100 in profit. So my initial buy was 174.38, bought 20 BA shares, added another 5 at 176.94. Then I sold 5 at 178 from 174. I sold 5 more at 181 from 174. Then I sold 5 more at 181.42 from 174. And 5 more from 174. I sold them at 183. Okay, so that's basically $10 of profit there on those 5. And then I sold my last 5 from 176. I sold those at 185 on the ask. So $9 a share profit on those. So bam, right there, guys. Real nice day trading small size on stress-free trade. It makes total sense, guys. And this is the same patterns and the same stuff you see me trade, penny stocks with, and you see me trade options with, by looking at the underlying stocks chart. It works, guys, across the board. It's just simple. But I mean, I like to trade patterns. I like to trade the chart. It's much more stress-free than trading or chasing momentum, in my opinion, for me personally. But that's it, guys. That's today's video, and I really, really wanted to bring it to you guys because it's such a solid lesson that you don't need huge size, right, to make solid profit. You just don't need it. You just need a solid play to make solid profit. Remember to smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, guys. Remember in the description section below, if you want to download Webull and get 2 free stocks, you download the app, you fund your account with $100, bang, you get 2 free stocks. One of them could be valued up to $1,400. Comment in the comment section below, let me know what you traded today, and I'll catch you on the next one.